My name is Mawar Jelita Kajora Asmoro, student number 22B5050410003, majoring in logistics management. Here I will discuss international trade regarding the import and export process. So what are exports and imports? Export is the activity of removing goods from the customs area. Import is the activity of entering goods into the customs area. The customs area in question is the area included in the Exclusive Economic Zone, EEZ, in Indonesia, such as land, water and air. Both activities are related to tax and excise. To carry out this export and import process requires important documents such as transport documents, bill of lading, BL, air waybill invoice, proforma invoice, commercial invoice, consular invoice, insurance documents, insurance police, insurance certificate, cover note. The following is the process of export and import transactions. Promotion: exporters' efforts to introduce their products to importers. Inquiry: exporters and importers are still looking for information on buying or selling goods. Offer sheet: exporters importers bargain with each other about the price of goods. Order sheet: an order is placed by the importer at the agreed price. Trade contract: the price of the goods and the conditions set out in the trade contract signed by the importer-exporter. Stages of the export process. Sales contract process. A sales contract is an agreement document between an exporter and an importer that follows a purchase order. The sales contract contains the terms of payment for the exported goods, such as price, quality, quantity, mode of transport, insurance payments. The process of making a sales contract includes: the exporter promotes the product. Importer sends a letter of inquiry, LOI. Exporter replies with an offer sheet. Importer sends order sheet. Exporter creates sales contract, including force majeure and inspection clause, and sends 2 copies. The importer signs and returns 1 copy as sales confirmation. Letter of credit process. When an agreement has been reached in the sales contract process, the exporter will request a guarantee to the issuing bank in accordance with the payment agreement with the importer. The LC process consists of 3 stages. The importer submits the LC to the opening bank. The opening bank sends the LC to the confirming bank, advising bank, to be conveyed to the exporter. The confirming bank verifies the documents and confirms the LC, guaranteeing payment to the exporter once the conditions are met. Cargo shipment process. In this process, the exporter must ship the product to the country that has been agreed with the importer. The cargo delivery process consists of 3 stages. The exporter orders the shipment to the shipping company based on the sales contract. The exporter organizes the PEB and pays export tax to obtain the HS code, which classifies the goods and monitors the commodity. The proof of delivery is sent to the bank to be given to the importer after the goods are loaded. The importer pays through the bank, then uses the document to collect the goods. Shipping document negotiation process. When the importer has received the goods, the exporter will go through 3 stages to collect the remittance, namely, after receiving the bill of lading, BL. The exporter submits the document, as per the letter of credit, to the advising bank. The advising bank verifies the document, pays the exporter and requests reimbursement from the opening bank. Opening bank verifies the documents and provides reimbursement. Stages of import process. Document collection. In this stage, there is usually a collection of important documents related to the export activity to be carried out, such as agreement documents with the relevant overseas suppliers and original import documents. All documents prepared must be documents that have been authorized by customs. Payment of import duties and taxes. Importers must make payment of import duty and import tax in accordance with the Minister of Finance regulation. The tariffs imposed will be assessed based on the value of imports and the variety of types of goods to be imported. Payments will be made with banks that cooperate with the government. Goods Import Notification (PIV). After making payment, the importer needs to notify customs of the import of goods being carried out so that later the imported goods can leave the customs area or at another place that is treated the same as TPS, temporary storage place. In order for the process to run, importers are required to have NIC, PIV, and complementary customs document, invoice, packing list, airway bill, delivery order, and other required documents. Import lane assignment. Based on the service computer system, customs determines the path of goods release into 4 paths, namely, red line, yellow line, green line, main partner line, META, and authorized economic operator, AEO. Goods Release Approval Letter, SPPB. SPPB is an official permit letter approved by customs regarding the ongoing import process. With this letter, approved imported goods can enter the customs territory. Transport of imported goods that have obtained a Goods Release Approval Letter, SPPB, can be transported by the party concerned using land transport, such as trucks, buses, or cars. Requirements to become an importer-exporter must be a legal entity. Exporters must have a trade business license, SIUP, or obtain a business license from a technical department, non-departmental agency, or be a restricted exporter, ED, for exporters who have gained experience as a registered exporter. Importers must have a temporary importer identification number, APIs, or importer identification number, API, and limited importer identification number, APIT. So, international trade is not just about buying and selling goods, but also involves many legal aspects and documents. Thank you for watching.